What's up? I'm back to where I was before now. If this is the same person from when I started it just now, a little bit ago. Oh, they left. Frick. This is going so terribly. But guess I'll just do it, but there's no one in my live stream right now. Okay. We caught Yuri doing this net last time. So Yuri punches me right in the face with her fist. Oh god. Oh, what's up, Master Kenny? Okay, Yuri. Ugh. I black out. Okay, I waken back in the classroom on a desk seat quite sloppily. The heck just happened? Was I just one-shotted by a girl or shit? Were those cuts on her arm that seem very deep? The only thing the first thing he was thinking about was just, I just got hit by a girl. I tried to speak to Yuri, but she's ignoring me right now. I guess I'll see who else I can talk to. Okay. I'll go to speak to Natsuki, I think. Okay. Hey Natsuki. She's sound asleep. I want to pinch her cheeks, but resist the urge to do so. Whatever you're into, man. I think it would be a bad idea to bother her. I'll talk to her later. Man, looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I slumped down in the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literally related by myself like this? Guess I could always read some of the... Oh wait. The music wasn't even up. Read some of the book Yuri gave me. But I'd rather read it together with her. Sucks she's ignoring me right now. I could probably fall asleep right now from boredom. Close my eyes and listening in on Silver's conversation with Monica. We're probably gonna seem really lame compared to all the other clubs though. Well, we can't give up. Festival is our chance to show everyone what literature is all about. Problem is that the idea of the literature club sounds too dense and intellectual. Well, it's not, 'cause I'm the dumbest person ever and I'm in it. But it's not like that at all, you know? We need a way of showing that to everyone. Something that speaks to their creative minds. Well, should I leave then? 'Cause I kinda don't have a creative mind. That doesn't solve the problem though. What do you mean? What do you mean? Even if we come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will come in the first place if it's a literature event. It's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, you know? And after they come, we can do the thing to speak to their creative minds. What's this? Already's taking this really seriously. It's rare to hear her deliberating like this. That's a good point. In that case, do you think food will do the trick? What kind? I don't know. I don't think we're gonna have any freaking food left with freaking savory in there. Cupcakes. Did she just say cupcakes? A woman of my own heart. Good thinking. Natsuki would love to do that. Oh, you're right. Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. That works out perfectly. That wasn't why you suggested it. Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy. Cupcakes it is then. I'm hungry. Think maybe I should invite Silver for dinner tonight. Going on a date tonight? Anyway, we still need to work out the details of the event itself. I I find myself smiling evilly. In the end, Sayori is still her usual self. But therein lies the unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all, but I feel it changing a bit, Sayori can put her mind to things and make them come to life. That's why I end up letting her get on my case about things. I can help but wonder what it would be like to see the world through her eyes. Oh God, how am I asked to find Sayori's face filling my vision? Back up a little bit. I nearly fall out of my chair. Sorry, wait, actually I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault sleeping like that. This isn't a napping club. Does our school have a napping club? Can I join that too? You're staying up late again, aren't you? Now that you're in a club, you're gonna have less time for anime, you know. Need to get used to it. Anything you say, princess? Glance over my shoulder to see if Monica overheard. Princess. Yes. You're always looking out for me, Sayori. Thank you for that. It's what I do best. It's a problem, though. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you? Not every day. It's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gotten up on time? It's a secret. I knew it. It's my turn to help you, Sayori. I need to do this for you. You were clearly in a rush this morning. Look at her sticking out all around here. I run my fingertips down the side of Sayori's hair, trying to straighten it out. And you only need a brush for this. Her hair feels quite nice. I won't fall for that. There's more than just your hair. Look, your bow isn't straight either. There's a toothpaste stain on your collar right there. Right here. I wet my finger and try to wipe off the stain. But nobody would ever notice that. Of course they would. Nobody's going to tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I really don't care about that, but I do care about you. This is stuff I never imagined, like, the person I'm playing as in this saying in the regular game. Hey, you meanie. You didn't even keep your blazer buttoned up. Seriously, Sayori? What do you think you don't have a boyfriend? Ooh. Get freaking burned. No. I guess this person I'm playing is still mean a little bit. That's super mean. Sorry, but you'll thank me later. I start to button her blazer from the bottom. If you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind. This is so funny. What is? Well, just think of how weird it is to have a friend who does these kind of things. Don't say that. It isn't weird, it's what caring friends should do. Help one another. I just feel like I'm watching like a kindergarten video now. It's okay though. I'm happy we're like this. Aren't you? Yes. Yes, I am. Hey, be careful. The button might come off. Why is this one so hard to close? I struggle to fully close the button near her chest. Does this thing even fit you properly? It did when I bought it. If you ever buttoned it, you would have noticed sooner. I'll be back in a second, guys. Okay, I'm back. I'm back, guys. What are you smiling about? Oh god, it's my things got bigger again. Oops, I shouldn't. What? In the regular game, he's just like, he's like, don't say that, or he said something like retarded, and then he's just like, I should have noticed that sooner. Oh my god, this game is so freaking weird. Anyway, you look much better now, so does it feel strange to see Sayori's blazer buttoned up like that? It's so stuffy. It's not worth it at all. She hastily unbuttons her blazer once more. Phew, it's funny right there. That's so much better. Sayori puts her arms out and twirls around. So if I keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right? What kind of logic is that? And why are you saying that like it's a good thing? Because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't even let you do things like this. You take care of me better than anyone else would anyway, so that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned. Doesn't mean I can't be. Some juicy stuff is happening now. Boyfriend, you know. Jeez. Well, anyway, I'll hope. Why's she crying? I'll make sure you wake up a little earlier, okay? Maybe focus on going to bed earlier. She's just not gonna say anything about me saying that. It's a deal. Guess we really are better at taking care of each other than we are taking care of ourselves. I guess so, huh? Then maybe you should come wake me up in the morning. I already said I would. Okay, I forgot. And it's impossible to tell with you sometimes. Okay, everyone. Monica suddenly calls out, why don't we share the poems we wrote now? Yay. Sure, we can't wait to read yours. Yeah, same. Fail to sound enthusiastic, but Sayori still trots away to retrieve her poem. Quickly write a poem on a piece of paper, as I forgot to write one last night. The shattered tears within my heart, I've always known it from the start. This part of madness will start to show, because look out trouble, here I go. Okay. After everyone shares poems with them, I just realized that you don't actually get to like read the poems, like a piece of paper doesn't go into your face. There's like that's not like a game mechanic in this mod. After everyone shares poems with one another, we still have some free time. Sayori runs up to me. Scrib. I'm gonna get some supplies from another classroom. Wanna come with me? Supplies. What for? Well, you know how the festival's coming up? Me and Monica, we're gonna make some posters and stuff. So I need to go find some crayons and markers and glue sticks. Sure, I'll go with you. Let me help. Yay. Okay, Monica, we'll be back soon. Don't worry about us, alright? Are you going with Screw to get the supplies? Don't need to trouble yourself. I'll be happy to go with him. Oh, but I wanted to go. So much fun exploring empty classroom stuff. What's up, Jasmine? Okay. It was just a suggestion. See if you can find poster paper too, okay? Don't worry, Monica, I want to have some time with you too. Are you sure I'm kind of surprised you're talking to me right now? She's not starting to turn back into her normal self, right? Why so? Why don't we talk tomorrow then? Yes, let's do, Scrib, then it's a promise, okay? Good thing, Monica, I won't break my promise. Okay? Ready, Scrib? Yep, let's go. Sayori and I exit the club room. I follow behind as Sayori hums and skips around the hallway. Honestly, it feels like I'm taking a kid to the mall or something, but I find it enjoyable. I find this pleasure in the simplest things sometimes. Not yet. Nothing changes yet. Oh, I know what you're talking about now. like Monica doesn't change yet. Okay. Hey Sayori, what exactly are we doing for the festival anyway? I'm not sure how you would make an event out of literature. Me and Monica have it all planned out. Don't you worry. Is that so? Yup. We're gonna do a poetry performance. A performance? Of what kind? Well, everyone is gonna take turns on stage and recite their favorite poems. I freaking hated doing stuff in front of I had to actually say a poem in class one time. I had to memorize it, and it was actually pretty freaking long, so I forgot a couple words. It was really freaking embarrassing. That sounds kind of dull, maybe. Screw it. You're not thinking about it the right way at all. It's not just about reading poems, it's about performing them. Like, you say the lines of the poem, like, between my feet, last remaining flower beckons to me. It twists the stem, freeing it from its clinging roots, caressing the final joyous moment between my fingers. But to what ends have I summoned this joy? For now, when I look in every direction, the one prosperous field before me is but a barren wasteland. What? Like that. Sayori, how do I put this? I'm sure it's just me, but it's impossible for me to take you seriously when you talk like that. You meanie. I'm working super hard on this, you know. I know. I just meant that it's a pretty unordinary contrast to your cute self. I sound so freaking creepy, everything that I'm saying in this. Don't say that, it's embarrassing, but I guess that means I'm doing a good job. Yeah, I guess so. I'm so excited. The festival is going to be so much fun. Sayori spins herself around in the hallway again. Hey, screw it, this classroom over here is empty. Let's begin the mission. The mission, eh? It's been a long time since I've spent time with Sayori like this. But in the end, she hasn't changed one bit. Right. Oh my god. God, I thought I lost my sneeze for a second. She's nothing but a ball of sunshine, drawing happy vibes from the world around her. It's a pretty nostalgic feeling for me. As the years went by, I began to hold myself up in my room more and more. So going adventuring with Sayori brings about a special sort of feeling I forgot I had in me. But I know inside something is wrong with her. Yeah, me too, because I've played this game like a million freaking times. And Rack to do a million things about it. The two of us enter the classroom. Sayori heads straight to the closet, and I follow. Let's see what we have in here. Crayons! Good old Crayola saving the day. Once again. Sayori pulls a box full of crayons off the shelf. They're the best brand too, Crayola. Kinda dirty though. Sayori starts pulling various crayons out of the box, reading the color names. Write that one's down. Don't get distracted, we still need to find... Wait, looking for my favorite color. Fine. Then at least move aside so I can look for the poster paper. I dropped one by accident. Smack. Oh god. Thori bends over and smacks her forehead right into the shelf. She falls to the floor and the crayons spill out all over her lap. You okay? My forehead. Thori clutches her forehead. Jeez, Sayori. You okay? Come on, let me see. Since Sayori's sitting on the floor, grab her gently by the waist and pull her out of the closet. Just move your hands, Sayori. It hurts. Do it for a second. Oh god, when I was on this part in like the main game, my dad just walked in. He got the wrong idea from this. Sayori slowly releases her hands from her forehead. I gently brush her bangs to the side. Why did I never notice how cute she is? But then, is the FBI about to open that door? Okay, no. Sorry, there's a huge red mark on the center of her forehead. A bump is starting to form. Man, that's gonna swell up. Should find you some ice. Or where would I even find ice around this stuff? Well, I guess a cold drink would do. Don't have to. I'm fine with looking like a unicorn. Even wincing from the pain. Sorry, makes a silly joke. What are you saying? I'll be right back, okay? Okay. Everyone just left the live stream. I pat Sayori on the shoulder and run out into the hallway like Usain Bolt. I look at the nearest vending machine. What should I get? Doesn't really matter since it will be used as an ice pack rather than a drink. But I know Sarah likes apple juice, so I purchased that one. In just a moment, I'm already returning to the classroom where I left Sayori. She has one palm on her forehead. Heck? I'm so confused. There's something going on with my software. Okay. She has one palm on her forehead and is using the other hand to clumsily scoop crayons back into the box. At least they were already in the wrong spots before I spilled them. Don't worry about that, so we're here. You can see where the bottle of apple juice. It's nice and cold. She opens the can and starts drinking from it. Sorry, what are you doing? It's for your forehead, or did you bump, or did the bump maybe make you forget? Sorry, I forgot. I must have bumped pretty hard then. Oh my god. Man. I'm gonna try to do this for an hour maybe. Because every single time it's like 30 minutes. It's at 30 minutes right now, so 30 more minutes to go. So replaces the bottle against the bump on her head. It stings. Just bear with it, it'll feel better soon. Looks like you cleaned up most of the crayons, so that's good. The scrib. This kind of reminds you of growing up, doesn't it? What do you mean? You know how we used to play outside all the time? Alright, I kind of wish I did a video for this, because whenever you said, what do you mean, I should just put a freaking Daquan saying it. That would have been funny edit. I would always try to keep up with you. Kind of oblivious in some ways. I Like I usually fell behind or had trouble climbing on the things you did. Sometimes when I tried to do things I couldn't, I would get myself hurt, I'd fall on the screen myself or get a bump. I would start crying really hard. You'd rush over as quick as you could. You would try really hard to get me to stop crying. It was almost like you blamed yourself and you were afraid of getting in trouble if someone found out. It really wasn't your fault at all, you know. Did I really do that? Yeah, you don't remember? Think of it, maybe I do remember a bit. Guess I was so focused on my games that I didn't pay enough attention to you. So maybe it was my fault. Kind of like this time too. If I wasn't rushing you out of the closet, you probably wouldn't have hit your head. Screw it, I don't think you realize, but you're always thinking about other people. Even after all these years, you're rushing to help me even though I'm just being clumsy. Really a sweetheart. Thanks. This definitely wasn't in the actual game. I don't really do this kind of thing all the time. I guess when it comes to you, it just feels natural before I even know I'm treating you like that. Guess that's what happens when you've been friends for so long. Really? Maybe you're right. Screw it. I'm so glad that nothing's changed between us. Do you think you'll be like this forever? Forever? If I'm honest with myself, I don't want it to stay just like this. I want it to go further. Oh no. It's time to clap the cheeks. You know what? The only thing I can imagine is it changing for the better, Sayori. You know, ever since you've been my best friend since long I can remember. Am I reading this correct? Because this doesn't make any sense. Nothing will ever change it. I'm so happy. Sayori has I do not know how to say that. I'm freaking stupid. Expression in her eyes. We remain silent for a moment. She's so silly and clumsy on the outside that when I see her deep in thought like this, it makes me wanna... What is up with this dude? He has like a freaking fetish for that. So we should go back. Oh god. I don't wanna worry Monica, you know? Monica can wait. You know she's gonna see your forehead either way. Now if I hide it under my bangs, perhaps to her feet. Ooh, clutches the forehead again. Don't stand up so fast after hurting yourself. Well, I guess it's too late now. Anyway, let's go. Follow Sayori out of the classroom. Sayori places her bangs to try to hide the bump. Without much success, I hold Sayori's hand and walk her back to the classroom. In a moment, we make it back to the clubroom. Ah, you're back. Sayori, your forehead. It's fine, don't worry, but I was playing with crayons and smacked my forehead into the shelf. It's fine, don't worry, but I smacked my head. Well, anyway, were you able to find everything we needed? I have it right. Sayori frantically glances around herself. Forgot all this stuff. First of all, she walked out with that and didn't notice. Second of all, I walked out of there and didn't notice it. God. Calm down, Sayori. I have it all right here. On the poster paper too. Oh. So I didn't forget it. Sounds like you ended up doing all the work, Scrooge. Well, Sayori was hurt, so I wanted to help her out. I made it an adventure. She sure did. Okay. In any case, go to work. I'll start working on the posters tonight. Me too. Okay, everyone. Let's gather around. To make sure the grand box is closed tight, I return to my seat. Okay, everyone. Oddly enough, today we've had more time than usual to get things done. So because of that, I have an extra planned today. Okay, that doesn't really make sense either. So if everyone, oh, I have something extra planned today. I am so freaking stupid. So if everyone could come sit at the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Like, do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. It's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're gonna keep it simple, okay? We don't need much more than a few decorations. Sayori has been working on posters and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event. That's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event. Sorry, I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing. Dun dun dun. Monica? You retarded? Not freaking before? Yeah, we're going to be having a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. The cool part is, we're also going to let everyone else come and recite poems too. So he's putting it on all the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Sayori, who's been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see. You kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting those posters up, did you? Wow, that fast? That was fast. Well, I did. You really think it's that bad of an idea? No, it's not a bad idea. But I didn't sign up for this, you know. Is this actually gonna be my new voice for? There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree, Natsuki. I could never in my life do something like that. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys, I'll do it. Why not, right? Clearly ignore me speaking. No, Sayori, I understand where they're coming from. I remember Natsuki and Yuri never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple of days ago. So I'd like to ask for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that, so I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. We start the event and each put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. The more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about. Yes, it's all about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, having fun. That's right, and it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. Do you want to share that with others to inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. Sure. If all it takes is standing in front of a room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, I know you can do it. That just sounded mean. You can't even stand in a room for 2 minutes and recite a poem. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. This leaves me no choice. I agree 100%. I don't think it's too much to ask at all. I guess Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit. It's the least I should do anyways. Well, maybe, but... Looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. Okay, fine. Guess I'll just have to get over it. We all have to get it over with. Alright? Phew. Thanks, Nazi. What about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else in expectant faces. Sigh. I guess I don't really have a choice. That's everyone. Get the best, Yuri. That was seriously going to be the death of me. Not if I can help it. Oh gosh. It'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other. No way! Monica, this is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Oh no. Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little more comfortable. Can I go next? Of course. Now let's see. Monica flips her notebook to the specific poem she has in mind for herself. She then stands behind the podium. The title of the poem is The Way They Fly. Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion between each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before, or is she just simply a natural? Glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Tori looks amazed. She has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. And finally, Monica finishes their recitation. The four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles. That was so good, Monica. Thank you so very much. That was so great. I'm at a loss for words. Are you ready to go next, Sarah? I'll go next. You're just fired up all of a sudden? What the frick? I didn't even freaking expect this at all. Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Okay. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium. This poem is called. Yuri anxiously glances at each of us. You can do it, Yuri. And it's called After Image of a Crimson Eye. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Whoa! Bro. Okay, I'm just gonna read this then. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. I accidentally freaking skipped it. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? Yuri gets past the first couple lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform into sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns in its structure that she oh my god, with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality. Glances around her as if she bewildered even herself. It's up to me to save this situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Holy crap, that was amazing! Everyone joins me afterward, and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud her, but we were caught so off guard that we must have forgotten. We applaud. Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back into her seat. Yuri, that was really good, thank you for sharing. Looks like Yuri is down for the count. Okay, I guess I'm next then. So he hops out of her chair and gently walks to the podium. This one's called My Meadow. Sorry, I googled. Okay. Now we're back to reality. Sorry, it's a lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do it so easily? Try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself like in front of a mirror or in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best that way. I see. Okay then. Saori begins her poem. Somehow it feels like your soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Saori is. It's stirring and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. Hearing it come from Saori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Hey, this is what Saori meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. Saori finishes and we applaud. I did it. Good job, Saori. Even Scrib liked it. That's a good sign. Came out nicely, Saori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. But I feel that other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery. I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. I need a little more force behind them depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. So it's I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do it in front of everyone. The next time I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time for the festival, you know. Okay. Now, who's next? Natsuki. Don't make me go before Scrib. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyway. Might as well let Scrib lower everyone's standards a little before I'd have to do it. Natsuki, it's fine. I might as well get it over with, but it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I'll just go with what I wrote for today. Stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. I feel a newfound determination inside me. I recite my poem with newfound confidence. As I finish, I receive applause anyway, even though my poem wasn't that good. Sorry, I'm not really as good as everyone else. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that'll improve over time, though. Yeah, I think you're right about that. I need to practice more. Alright then, just leave you, Natsuki. Yeah, I'm going. Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. Okay. The poem is called, Are You All Looking At Me? You're presenting. Oh. Anyway, the poem is called Jump. Natsuki takes a breath. She starts shutting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. Oh god, I need some freaking water. Oh god, my mouth's getting so dry from reading this. While she's still a little enthused, her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style and it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. The words feel like they bounce up and down as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds. She hops back to her seat. That wasn't so bad, was it? I liked it. Easy for you to say. You'd better not make me do that again. Well, do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people will be way easier. I could put on whatever face I want for other people, but when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. That's a surprise, Natsuki. It could be the other way around for me. That's just how it is, so in that case, crap, I didn't do the freaking voice. You won't have to have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope that you all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time that you'll be reciting. Yipes. Guess I gotta write something better by that time, huh? It's fine too, doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all this effort for the club. It makes me really happy. For you girls, I was talking there, Monica. Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. And the festival's coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nice so far, so I'd like to continue that. It's for the festival. We'll finish planning tomorrow, then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day. Can't wait. I can do this. Oh yeah. Stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sarah and Monica, but dang it, I'll do my best. If it's for the sake of the club and impressing all of the girls, then I'll have to do my best. Step out the hallway for a moment. Quick phone calls to Sayori's parents. Told them what happened in the morning and send them photos of the news. Oh, I completely freaking forgot about that. They're at a loss. They inform me they will take Sayori to the hospital tomorrow to get checked up. Inform me they won't be home tonight. I asked if Sayori could stay over at my place because I'm worried about her safety. He reluctantly agreed. I told them I would protect her with my life. Dang. Pick up the phone and head back to class. Crap, I almost forgot. Let's just safely dispose of the news. Ready to go, Sayori? Yep. P2 always going home together like that. Kind of adorable, isn't it? No, it's not. Jeez, guys. Must be a little nice, though. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? It's really easy, you don't have to say it. All these pretty girls around me. Whatever I say now will get me doomed. Let's go. Oh. Worker? She was talking about, I was like, Monica said something that was kind of hinting that she was kind of turning back into just wanting me and killing everybody. And I was like, I was asking if she was gonna change back into her normal self, and she said nothing changes yet, if you're wondering why she said that. I walked home with Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayori is being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey Sayori. Sorry, I was spacing out. Oh, no wonder. I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to, with their words. So let's just say that one day Yuri asked to walk home with you. Oh no. What would you do? I'd clearly go home with you. He's so cute and fun to be around. So beautiful and smart. Jeez, I already see her in the club every day. So I like going home with you and me together. I don't want to ruin that. So silly, screw it. You me too much sometimes. Yuri would deserve it if she wanted it, so... Sure, you were wrong. I didn't think of you enough. Sorry. Conversation trails off. What's that about? Hey Sayori. Yes, sir. I was thinking. Remember when we were kids, we used to do sleepovers? What about it? Well, we have a good old-fashioned sleepover at my place tonight. What? What are you talking about? It's a school night. Thought it'd be a good idea for us to spend time together, like the good old days. I don't know. I talked to your parents already. They said it was alright. You what? They even suggested it. Think I'm lying? Give them a call. Tori looks flustered at me. She immediately calls her parents. After a few minutes, she angrily gets off the phone with them. Mama, let me go to my house. I need to... Oh, is she mad about that? Fine. But let me go to my house. I need to get a few things before I can stay over. Got it? Sure, but I'm waiting inside, got it? Fine. So he rushes in her house and changes and packs. I wait inside the living room. Ready? Sori and I walk into my house. I order us some pizza for tonight, something easy. Relax and watch a movie together. Then we go talk in my bedroom. We start talking and Sori starts to bring up something to me. You know, you really put me in a trap, Scrib. I've been reluctant to tell you, but I've always been like this. You're just seeing it now. Well, this is a better way of say we're telling us about like what she's been going through. Us hanging out. I've had a really bad depression my whole life. Why do you think I'm late to school every day? Most days I can't even find a reason to get out of bed. Reason there's to do anything when I fully know how worthless I am. I go to school, I eat, I make friends.